At midnight on January 26, police dispatch received a 911 call traced to a historic manor on Starlight Path. According to the sheriff, police who first arrived at the scene discovered 2 victims whose identities are yet to be released, though authorities are still determining the causes of death. Those weren't the only bodies police discovered. Upon further investigation, forensics teams, following an anonymous source, uncovered the buried remains of at least 5 other unidentified victims, police said. "We're horrified," neighbor Yvonne Urbaugh said. "The entire community is horrified. No one can believe what happened at that house. We're absolutely shocked." State Attorney General Deborah Minow provided the following statement. "We are working very closely with local police and forensic investigators to uncover what happened at this family estate. We are doing all we can to locate and identify all remains that may still be buried on the property. Our deepest sympathies are with the friends and families of the victims. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Hollow Falls Police Department or the New York State Attorney General." This is a developing story. 8 days before. Friday, January 17th. 1. Cold wind bites my cheeks as I look through the tiny window on my front door and peer inside my soulless house. It used to swell with sounds. My husband's laugh, my daughter singing along to Frozen, while spinning around the living room in her Anna dress. The sounds of happiness, of life, of family. But I know, as soon as I push the door open, I'll be greeted by none of those sounds. Those memories are just that. Memories. They can never be remade. I lock the door behind me, glare at the foreclosure notice taped to the glass, dew-dropped and foggy with winter rain. Maybe if I lock the door tight enough, they'll never be able to evict us. Maybe, somehow, I can keep them away and keep our home. That'd be impossible, especially now. I've just been fired from my job as a waitress at the local fine Italian restaurant. It wasn't much, but it's the best place in town for a nice dinner. Birthdays, anniversaries, and a lot of tourists frequent it on the weekends, which is where I managed to make just enough to keep the heat and electricity on. Just enough, yet never enough to pay the mortgage. I wonder who was the lucky one that bought our house at auction. A young couple, like we used to be? Maybe a bachelor or a pair of friends. I blink my eyes clear as I shrug off my coat and slide off my boots, leave them near the staircase beside Ellory's dirty sneakers. I wish I could buy her another pair, but they'll have to last, at least until I can find another job, maybe even after that. I climb the stairs, admittedly a little slow, as I think of ways I can tell my daughter the news. "Ellory, the bank called today. The foreclosure auction was a success. The house was sold." "Ellory, also, I lost my job today, and we have to pack everything we own and move out." "Ellory, in 3 days, we're homeless, and your mom has $98 in her checking account. But the good news is we get to live in my car." The swell of disappointment fills me. It's a feeling I can no longer escape. Maybe I should keep this a secret too. I call out Ellory's name as I reach the top of the stairs. When she doesn't reply, I knock on her bedroom door, then nudge it open, peek inside. There have been times when I open this door and don't find my daughter on the other side. She has a habit, sometimes, of disappearing, of sneaking away with friends, a new boyfriend, especially when she